and welcome back. If you are new here, my name is Laura and I am equal parts fashion and coffee. I am newer to YouTube, but I've been trying to post consistently once a week a fashion or coffee related video. I also post on Instagram twice a day and post a coffee related story once a day, so make sure to check me out there. Thank you for joining me and thank you for supporting the channel. For today's video, we're going to be talking about the Louis Vuitton Coussin bag in the PM size. I've had it for about a month now, so we're just going to be talking about some wear and tear, the different ways I style it. If you haven't watched my previous videos, I would definitely recommend checking those out. In one of them, I go into a lot of detail about the bags, the different sizes, and the colors. And in the other video, I talk about why I decided to purchase this bag over other ones. I will link those videos below if you want to check those out. But pretty much this is the smaller size of the Coussin bag. It also comes in the MM size. This bag comes in either black, white, or red, and each of those have the gold hardware for the PM size. And then it also comes in LV motion green and also a silver color, which has silver hardware. The larger size bag comes in black and khaki. Both of those have the gold hardware, and the interior of the bags are all microfiber lining, and each one is a different color depending on which color bag you get. The reason I wanted to bring up the different color bags and the different color hardware that they come into is because of the wear and tear, which I'm going to be talking about now. So like I said, I've had this bag for about a month and I definitely haven't used it as much as I would if it wasn't for quarantine right now. I've taken it out to a restaurant a few times. I took it to New York twice, and pretty much I've only used it for photos. But I definitely think overall the bag has held up really well. The only wear that I've really noticed on the bag thus far is a little bit of creasing, which I completely expected to happen because it is such a puffy, cushiony leather material. I knew that it would cause some creasing over time. The wear that I wasn't anticipating happening so quickly was with the chain. So obviously I did know it was going to scratch, have little marks and scratches in it, but actually in between the chain links, there's actually a little bit of discoloration, and it's almost as if it's just kind of the gold coloring is wearing off of it. So it does say online that this is gold colored hardware. It doesn't say that it's gold plated. So I did know eventually over time that it might change colors. I was just really shocked that it happened so quickly. I'm gonna insert a clip now where I'm showing you where the creasing has happened on the bag. I'll just show you the interior and how well that's held up. And then I'm also just gonna try to show you the gold chain links and how there's a little bit of discoloration with that. First, let's look at the minor creasing. So as you can see, the bag has developed some creasing over here, a little bit down here, and then also on the bottom. When I first got this bag, this part was completely smooth. You can actually kind of see in here the smoothness, and it has definitely creased a little bit. And the same thing has happened on the other side. There's just a little bit of creasing. Like I said, I was completely expecting this to happen because the material is not stiff, it is so soft. Any kind of movement can definitely cause some creasing. So I'm really not surprised, and honestly, I do like the look of it, but that is just something to keep in mind that is going to occur when you use the bag. Now, the next thing I want to show is the chain. Okay, so this is the chain. As you can see, I feel like it's held up really well. I do definitely take very good care of the chain. I make sure to remove it every time I use the bag, and originally I was folding the chain up like this and keeping it inside the bag when I was not using it. Now I make sure to always lay it flat so the chain is not moving at all. But this is the wear and tear on the chain. I think you can kind of see that, how it's a little bit more silver right there where it's rubbing. There's another one. You can actually see that there's a little bit of a black mark on there, and it is rubbing. Here's another one where that's happened. Okay, so like I said, I was just kind of surprised. I was definitely expecting to have some minor scratches, like there you can see, but I was not expecting the color, the gold color, to actually be coming off the chain, especially this quickly.
Okay, so this is the canvas or nylon strap. As you can see that the gold hardware on this has stayed in perfect condition pretty much. The leather on here is great. No issues with this strap. And I don't actually change the sizing of the strap that much, so there's really no indents in it, but I'm assuming that if you were to adjust the strap frequently, you'd probably have a few indents. Gold hardware on this is fine. Yeah, so this strap is definitely totally fine. And just like the other strap, when I'm not using this, I always make sure to detach it from the bag, and then I just kind of fold it like this and just lay it flat next to the bag in between usage. All right, and then as far as the interior of the bag goes, I think it's in really good condition. I'm definitely going to get us some more liner as soon as it becomes available for this bag. I really only use this interior pocket. I've noticed that I really don't use the other pockets at all, but there's really no issue on anything on the interior of the bag. All right, and the last thing real quick I wanted to mention was in my previous videos, I discussed how this was kind of a little bit difficult when you're trying to use the bag because you do actually have to push this down. It is definitely getting softer over time, and it is, before it was completely stiff, now it's definitely moving a little bit more, and it doesn't take as much effort to get the straps on the bag and to get it in place every time I use it. But that is just something to keep in mind, that is there. It is kind of stiff, so just something to think about.
So now that you've seen a closer look at the bag and some of the wear on it, I did just want to mention that I brought this bag into the Louis Vuitton Soho store yesterday. I did meet with a repair specialist, and I just kind of asked him about the chain and if anybody else has brought back the bag or said that they've been experiencing the same issues with the discoloration and the gold kind of coming off. And he explained to me that he has not heard of anybody that has happened to yet. He's not overly surprised just because it is just gold hardware. It's not obviously real gold. So there is going to be some wear to it over time just by the way that the chains kind of connect and rub against each other. So they are actually going to replace the chain for me, and I did put in a claim, so within 2 weeks the new chain should be arriving at the store, and then at that point I'm just going to swap out my old chain for the new one. Originally they were going to actually send in this chain, and then they ordered the new part and then just give me the new chain when it comes into the store, but I really didn't want to be without the chain for the bag, just because to me that's like such a big part of the bag. And I did ask if I could hold on to it, and they were completely fine with that. So a question I got on one of my previous videos was, is the chain heavy? I definitely don't feel that the chain is that heavy or adds too much weight to the bag, and the bag itself is just so lightweight that I really don't feel that it's that heavy. I wore this bag all day in the city yesterday, probably for a good 4 hours walking around, and it didn't feel uncomfortable or heavy. The one thing I will mention is that I really don't stuff my bags. Typically it's just my phone, a card case, maybe keys, and my sunglasses. So my bags are not usually that heavy because I don't put that much stuff in it. But either way, I really don't think the chain adds too much weight to the bag. Another question I got asked was if I could insert some mod shots, so I'll definitely be doing that in this video. I have a lot of videos of me styling the bag out in different outfits, so I'm going to insert those next. But first, I just want to show you guys the different ways you can actually wear the bag and what it looks like right now. Okay, this is the bag crossbody, and it does have the adjustable strap, so you can make it a little bit shorter or longer if you need to. I really like to wear it kind of like this. Okay, this is the bag with the canvas strap over my shoulder. And then this is the bag without the canvas strap over my shoulder. Okay, and then this is me holding the bag in the crook of my arm. This is the bag without any straps on it. Okay, and then you can either hold it as a clutch, wear it like this. And when I have it this way, it is extremely lightweight. And the last way that you can use the straps is as a necklace. For me, it just kind of hangs down a little bit low. So I would want to wear it more like this, I think, if I was going to wear it as a necklace. But I have seen a lot of people style it with a high neck, like tank top, and then just have it hanging down. And I think that looks really great. If you are going to wear this as a necklace, it is a little bit on the heavy side, in my opinion, as a necklace. So I think you've got a couple hours with it, and then after that, it's probably going to start to bother your neck. So now let's just talk a little bit more about the bag. So I absolutely love the bag. I love styling it. I love the different ways that you can wear it. I definitely feel like my favorite right now is to wear it crossbody with the canvas strap and then just to have the chain hanging down. When I first got the bag, I actually really liked wearing it as kind of a shoulder bag, completely removing the canvas strap and just having the chain over my shoulder. I felt like that was like a really nice look. But yeah, I'm definitely enjoying using it a lot of different ways. And another way that I'm using the bag is by actually removing these two straps from this bag and using the straps on a separate bag. So I actually have a video, which if it isn't posted by the time I post this video, it will be coming up this week, where I show you the different ways to actually attach the straps to other bags and how to wear them. But I love the way it looks on my Palm Springs Mini. I think that the gold, it just really enhances the look of the bag, and I definitely love the look of the thick canvas strap over the thinner straps that it comes with. Thank you so much for watching. If you like this video, please make sure to like it and hit that subscribe button as well as the notifications bell, so this way you can be the first to know when I post a new video. And I'll see you in the next one. Thank you.